saga.
Yow, 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 yow. Music. Welcome back into the cave. It's episode 37 of the CMP CaveCast. It's February. It's March. It's March 1st,
It is, huh? Yeah.
2015.
February sort of does that.
All hail the Dark Lord Cthulhu. Oh shit!
Right.
Flip your mic on there.
February is not the
My bad. I'm Admire, and with me as always, to my left, it's Munk Diggity Dog.
Every time you say that, I think like the other person because I'm going my right. Okay, his left. Okay, my left.
We're in a circle.
Okay, God,
Jerk. We're in a circle, you jerk.
yeah. Let's take the U out, and we got it.
And
what it
that
really
person that
is.
you would have heard had I turned his microphone on, we need an intern in here bad. Had I turned his microphone on in the first place, it's Jer Bear. Welcome back to the cave. Cast.
Yeah.
Starts off killing it. All apologies for the buzz that was on the CaveCast last week. If any of you listened to it all the way through without blowing your brains out. We had a slight audio issue, and let me turn us up here.
Corniness all over the buzz.
I believe I solved it with my my crazy technical prowess. I unplugged a cord, and then I plugged it back in the other way. Still had some buzz, and then found the offending cord and eliminated it. The target has been neutralized. So what's up, guys? I should say, I guess we kind of, when Troxel called in last week, we kind of said he was going to be on this week. But we had some scheduling difficulties, and again, I need an intern. Intern means not paid, but if you want to come in and sit here,
reschedule.
I can offer you 2 free glasses of water and your own pen and pad to write on while we do this show. Whoa. So hit me up, cavemusic85@gmail.com if you want to be an intern. Anyways, Troxel will be on next week along with Brandon, his partner in party crime, to talk about their next venture. So, I don't know. What do we want to talk about right off? Want to do a little CMP MMA?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't have a music intro for the CMP MMA. yet.
When is the next fight? What's next fight?
Well, you want to look that up while we're
I can do that type of thing with my computer.
See, there's another reason we need an intern. Marcus shouldn't be. He's a star of the show. We shouldn't be having to do this.
A co-star. You're the
So
star,
last night, Ronda Rousey, well, she's the Mike Tyson of WMMA, and
she needs some more. She needs at least 20 wins under her belt for that.
well,
That's what
I'm just
gets
saying
the wins. No one can touch her.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying is
Yeah.
people. I've already talked to like 2-3 people that are like, just like cousin Josh, I'm not buying a Ronda Rousey pay-per-view. And I remember those were the things you were hearing from people that got Mike Tyson pay-per-views. Every time it was, I'm not getting another one of these. Like, because it's a little different because the UFC actually has a fight card that people want to watch. I was excited about seeing.
Who else is on the card last night? I didn't look.
Holly Holm got her first UFC win. With a split decision over Raquel Pennington.
What's a good site? The
UFC site,
UFC
UFC.com has the schedules. But Holly Holm beat Raquel Pennington. Tony Ferguson choked out Gleason Tebow, which was a pretty good win for Tony Ferguson El Kukui.
Okay.
And who else fought? I can't even.
Main event results right here.
Did you have this last time?
Yeah. Well, dude, we're high tech up in the
I don't
CaveCast.
remember.
But
CaveCast,
basically,
Chromecast for the CaveCast.
Probably because I was drunk though too.
there was a lot of finishes, And the two big takeaways I took from it is Holly Holm is that she's one of the girls that people have been saying could dethrone Rousey because she's such a good striker. And she impressed and she didn't impress last night. It seemed like she was having octagon jitters. It was her first time in the UFC cage. And anyways, so basically Zingano brought a silver platter with her into the cage and then put her arm on it and then offered it to Ronda Rousey in 14 seconds. Or as Judo Gene LaBelle says, 12.8 seconds. Not like it matters. Nobody's going to get a faster sub than that in the UFC.
I am having trouble here finding the actual.
It's right there, isn't it? UFC 85.
No, that's the next one. 84 right here, and I go to this, and I just
Schedule?
I did that.
Oh, that's what you did?
Well, I did do. Well, there it is. See, but that's what pops up down here. Results. There we go. I didn't see that.
So it really. Oh wow! They have time of control.
Control 1 second.
1 second for Zingano to 9 seconds to Rousey.
Oh
Oh
man.
man. So Koscheck fought too.
Okay, yeah. Koscheck got beat by Jake Ellenberger in the weirdest submission that I've seen. He got him in a. It was like a upside down arm triangle. Wow. It was like a guillotine.
Koscheck was winning.
No, he took him down, but he didn't do anything with it. But he caught him. He said, "Damn it, sorry." He said that Koscheck kept coming in because Koscheck went for a lot of takedowns. That's why he's got that time of control. But he kept putting his head down, so he said, I saw that was there. But he got him in this upside down triangle choke, and Koscheck was thrashing like he had his hand caught in a power tool or something like that, because you could see his chin poking out from underneath Ellenberger's elbow, but his body was twisting in ways that I didn't think would be possible with your head still connected to your spine.
Flexible guy.
But and it looked like he kind of was all right. I thought he got turned around because his body moved so much, but his head was still in the same place. And then they showed a close up on Koscheck, and he had foam just coming out of his mouth like a rabid dog or something. And yeah, so he had to tap. And both those guys were on a 3-fight losing streak, so I think that might be Koscheck's last UFC fight.
All in all, this looks like it should have been a fight night.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow. Well, that's because the
Weidman and Belfort was the original.
That would have made it.
They were. I forget who was saying it, but they were calling it Lilith Fair because it had a female fight in the co-main and the main event.
Look at Koscheck's feet. He has painted toenails.
You like that?
No, I think that's very strange. Anyways, off of that weirdo. Nice body.
But you talk about Koscheck?
Yeah. No, actually, Ellenberger's body is.
Well, he's a little funny shaped. He's built like a wrestler.
This ain't MMA, but did you see that Justin Bieber
Is getting roasted?
is going to box?
I've seen him doing training.
Well, he's
going to
be on a card with Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
Can I?
Shut your mouth.
That's
Marcus, put your name in there. You can get down to his. You're probably at his weight. He's out of my weight class.
I got 161. I probably have to put on a few pounds. Actually.
Bieber's probably what 140.
I think he weighs less than you, probably.
I drop a stunner on him.
You heard it here first. Here, you should do a wrestling promo to the Biebs.
To the Biebs.
Ooh yeah,
We'll
Justin Bieber.
Next time we got that.
I'm calling you out, punk.
Is Mayweather
did that.
Is the Mayweather freaking Pacquiao
it's
fight
on.
happen? Yeah. Okay.
It's on. I think they've worked out the
It's
deets.
happened.
And it's on. I'm sure it's going to be...
happened yet.
Mayweather always fights on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, that.
Cinco de Mayo.
So we should have that.
It's on May 2nd, huh?
Yeah. Oh, the fight?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
Well,
they could change it, maybe.
That's Cinco de Mayo weekend, I guess.
Yeah.
So, But
Makes sense.
I heard the pay-per-views are going to be like $200 per household.
I
200.
I just
I was about
click
to
on-
say I wouldn't mind renting at $5, but not for
We can get
freaking
First Row
$200.
Sports and watch it for no money. That's
Really?
That's how I watch it.
Oh,
I mean,
strike
I
that
mean,
from the record. We are not going.
No, but you deal with this shit the whole time.
What's happening?
I don't know. It said something about, hey, charter customer. I don't know
You're
how they
fucking up by
do
being
it.
at this website.
Yeah. Well, now they can't do. They can't with the net neutrality shit going on. They can't really do much about that.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing. That,
I need to read up on it a little bit more.
Basically,
What are you talking about?
okay, so net neutrality was something that was voted on this week, and they voted
Big deal.
for net neutrality, right?
Yes, for to be an open.
So as I understand it, the
Open
FCC is kind of basically what they did with the
They
radio.
let them be.
With the radio back in the day,
FCC.
people could buy bigger equipment. I don't know the technical termage, but
Accelerators.
well, they could buy bigger equipment where they could take over radio waves and be like, we have better equipment, so we're not going to let you on this channel. And there was a kind of a big like sort of monopoly happening, and also you would have overlapping channels and all kinds of stuff. So the FCC took over. It's the Federal Communications
Commission.
cocksuckers. They basically took it over, and they said, we're not talking about content. We're talking about just making it an open and fair, giving everybody a fair shake or whatever. And then the FCC started to become a content regulator. And that's the only thing, because they didn't release the actual bill itself. They didn't release it to the public, because technically the FCC is not a government agency, but they're hired by the federal communication, and the federal bank, the Fed, kind of thing. I think you put federal in front of it, and you can just you could skirt around government regulations while being the fucking overseers.
They basically it's bacon. So there's gonna be one internet speed, and that's it. And you're gonna pay for it. They can't. Internet providers can't make separate speeds.
Basically, that's what it is.
You can't.
They
get
want
slow,
to.
fast, and medium.
They want to make you pay for
the
better
internet.
speed, and also, as far as somebody like, we're small time, of course, but a bigger time show, podcast type of show. If the FCC or if the say charter has a problem with it, they can slow down the internet when you're trying to watch that show and fuck with the person who makes that show, basically. And then they can shake you down for money to, like, if you want your fans to be able to watch this and without buffering every 20 seconds, pay us a little more money and we'll hook you up with that free flowing internet love.
Which is what happens with that First Row website I was talking about. During certain pay-per-views, it just bogs down. It's like, oh, this site's not working for a reason.
So the only thing that makes me nervous, it does sound really awesome, but it also makes me nervous because you have technically a little bit of government involvement in the internet now. And
Yeah.
it's just it's the lesser of two evils is what we got, I think, but I'm not, you never know. I don't trust the government's involvement in a lot of things. So
I mean, to me, it was voted 3 to 2.
Yeah.
So it's pretty divided in what they were like what's best for them on that point.
yeah, if you want it put into political terms,
didn't
net
know.
neutrality was what Democrats wanted, and this other one was what Republicans wanted.
Yeah, because
Republicans are mostly rich, so they can afford.
I just want the internet to go as fast as possible. Oh, well now let's stop.
There's nothing worse than trying to jerk off and a porn just freezes up on you, while it's on the dude's face,
and you can't like.
and then you try to
undo
back
the
it up
screen.
to like where the penetration shot was going on, and
Then you got to explain to your mom that her computer is all sticky. And it's just no good.
and why the internet doesn't work like it used to, why pop-ups keep happening.
And why she had 10,000.
Speaking of mom and porns, I just now this last week realized how often my mom listens to this, so I need to stop talking about erections that belong to me.
Your mom listens to it? Hope she didn't listen to when we were talking about the raft trip.
I think she was.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Jerry.
We got some sound advice on our ghost problem.
Yeah, we did.
Apparently,
I wish
it's
we
not
would have got some
haunted.
sound advice on our sound because of the buzz last week. Oh, Jesus.
The ghost.
Another thing from the fights last night, as I circle back to our original topic, Mark Munoz. You remember him? Mark the Filipino Wrecking Machine Munoz? The longest fucking nickname. He's the one that Chris Weidman knocked out to get a shot, the very first shot at Anderson Silva. He knocked him out. He knocked him out with a short elbow right to the center of the forehead. It was a real brutal thing, but he's on quite a losing streak, and he got choked out in the final match of the prelims last night, and I think he might be close to being done. I'm not sure, but
Yeah. I've heard of the guy. That's the thing.
It was between him and Weidman for a title shot at the time. He almost
if
he
he
would
would
have
been
beat
next.
He would have fought Anderson Silva.
Oh, this is what. Have you heard about the Kimbo and Shamrock?
Yes.
Fight?
Yes, I did.
Ken
Shit.
Shamrock?
Yeah.
Yes, he's still alive.
It's on. Slice and Shamrock finally set for June.
So Kimbo signed with Bellator, and this fight was supposed to happen. Okay, do you guys remember when Kimbo was a big thing?
All the internet videos of him?
Yeah, and then it became, he's training for MMA, and then Strikeforce signed him. I believe it was Strikeforce.
Somebody, yeah.
And they set up this big. He fought some old guy. Who did he fight? He fought one of the old guard MMA guys, and he knocked him out. I forget who it was.
Oh, Kimbo.
Yeah, I forget. Anyways, his next fight in Strikeforce was supposed to be against Ken Shamrock, and Shamrock pulled out the night of the fight with a cut during training, and then Seth Petrozelli stepped in and knocked out Kimbo in the first round with a shot that didn't even look like it touched him.
Yeah, I remember that. It was a sissy punch.
It's almost like Kimbo made a lot of money on that punch.
All he did was throw fights when he went to pro boxing. That's all he did. Dude, you guys got to see this.
Kimbo.
This shit was not even this was you're not getting an Oscar for this one, Kimbo. I'm sorry.
Not like
Shamrock is 51 years old.
Yeah, Shamrock's 51, and he's a roid freak. He did roids.
Oh yeah,
no doubt.
What was his move in WWF he always did? Was the ankle lock?
Yeah, the ankle lock submission.
He's gonna snap! Oh my god!
Yeah, he had that. Ken Shamrock.
And then he would yell, yeah. Rah! Yeah, exactly. He's gonna snap. Let's see.
It's crazy how they're shaped like cartoons.
What is it called? What is it called when you throw a fight? What's a shorter way to say fixed fight? Fixed fight?
Kimbo fixed.
Speaking of fixed fights, did you? Oh, you didn't see it, but you should have seen Mickey Rourke last night. He looks like a zombie.
That's who I was gonna say. Mickey Rourke.
Tank Abbott, I think, was who Kimbo beat.
I think it was. I think you're right.
What the fuck is going on?
Marcus found it.
Is your internet working?
Kimbo Slice fixed boxing match with.
Yeah, let's watch that one. It's only 1:55. Let's watch that one. So this fight's actually happening 10 years later in Bellator, and they're talking shit already, but I feel like it's gonna be a shit fight. I want Kimbo to knock him out, but
I want Ken to get him in an ankle lock submission.
He's gonna snap.
I hope not, because if you could sell people fake fights, there's nothing worse than selling somebody a fake fight. It seemed a little weird to me that he was getting all these quick knockouts, so fast. These
See,
few seconds.
I don't.
Guy needs to step up his mic game.
They but
The whole.
you know, this is really stupid. This fight.
This video is
said,
really
too.
stupid.
Right now, of what it actually looked like, it looks ridiculous.
He
So
can
stupid.
talk for that long.
Check it out. Brian Green versus Kimbo. Watch Brian Green go down. This is dumb.
See a whole lot of hugging in a Kimbo boxing match.
What the?
Dude, it looks like the video game. He got that off a UFC fucking video game.
Wow.
Wow.
So that's the kind of shit that like it's not a far-fetched fucking story to think that maybe somebody made a lot of money off that Seth Petrozelli fight.
Petrozelli probably made some money off that fight. Actually, he didn't
Well, I'd
make
hope.
anything
Yeah,
off
he was on the
yourself
he
like
was on
that.
the card and he was supposed to fight somebody else and basically said, "I'll take that fight," and came out and just
I remember it was like they were freaking. Everyone was freaking out. Like
yeah, we
just
watched
upset.
it. I bet me and you probably watched that live or something.
Like he just
I know
upset
I did.
The best fighter in the world or something. That's what it made it seem.
Well,
like
yeah, there was a lot of hype behind.
Kimbo at the time.
Yeah, and you got a little hype going at the UFC fight last night too, because guess who was in attendance? Brock motherfucking Lesnar. Coming to the end of his WWE contract. Frank Mir just called him out last week after Frank Mir knocked out Bigfoot Silva.
They've already fought twice, right?
Yeah, Mir
beat in
tapped
the
him
first
out
match, right?
and then got smashed in the second one. But yeah, so a lot of big news. Anyways, Jerry,
Yeah.
Marcus, do you think you could bring up those?
Charming pornographic photographs of French prostitutes.
How did you
from
know
the
I was gonna say
1930s?
that?
I
No,
1930.
we
Yes,
need to
I can.
we need to bring up the UFC schedule
Okay.
for Jerry because
Oh,
we have a new segment.
Called Charming Pornographic Photographs of French Prostitutes from the 1930s. Yeah.
Uh-oh, what did I just do?
See, look at this. This one right here is there's some elegance to that.
Let's see. Those are prostitutes from when?
France. I mean, she's not really
1940s,
30s.
30s.
Yeah. I just want. Well, if that's the only. Okay. Oh God.
Oh wow.
Is that a man?
Now that
looks like the 1930s.
that is some serious shrubbery, and I'm not talking about the forest in the backdrop. Jesus,
man.
there's some foliage going on there. Oh wow,
I think
That's just weird.
Yeah, I'm getting.
horny, filling up there,
I could have back if I was the 1930s.
dude. How did it take them so long to decide to just shave it all off?
Yeah.
Like,
When did it? In
That looks half
early
normal.
90s, when it was pretty much everyone was shaving.
Wow.
early 90s. Yeah, it was a porn thing.
God
Chicks in
damn.
porn started shaving their pussies in like, the early 90s, and then it kind of and that's what, like, chicks never used to gag on blowjobs really until porn, I'm sure, did that,
Yeah.
for us also. Thank you.
God, look at
There
that.
probably wasn't a whole lot of skull
Flappers.
fucking going on in the 1930s.
Well, she actually has underwear on without putting. Jesus,
I mean, those are,
she's hot.
yeah.
There it is.
All right. Anyways,
Welcome to the game, Jerry. If you win this game, you could win a hand job from Marcus. Yeah, first
fashioned.
prize.
just when
Let me bang, bro. All right, so
getting the schedule.
here on Name That Juicer, we offer you no prize except for everybody admitting you were right for 5 seconds before they forget.
Yeah.
But we're looking at basically the next 5 or 6 UFC events and trying to decide, now that they have a more stringent steroid policy, who's gonna be popped, basically. And who did we come up with last time? I don't even remember.
We got Rampage, Overeem.
Oh, Overeem, yeah, and Barao. Henan Barao.
Henan Barao.
But we all went with Overeem
As the
number
for this
one.
next one?
I might want to throw Ronda Rousey in there.
You're going to throw Rousey in there? She didn't just get that armbar. It was given to her. So we're out of the next 5 or 6 events, we're trying to find who's going to be the next popped. And we kind of settled on Overeem.
Anyone with weird shaped heads.
We went with the safe bet, with our dark horse being Barao, I believe.
I think Rampage is probably a pretty safe bet too.
Yeah.
Just because he's getting so old.
He was just out of the top 2 for us, basically.
Yeah. And I love him to death.
And I've noticed this trend of guys that are really close to retirement seem to not really give a fuck about being popped for a little extra injection.
Carousel.
Carriazo.
Kamikaze.
Chris Carriazo.
I think the little guys are pretty safe with not doing it.
One dude did get
Maybe
popped
this
recently.
guy.
I can't remember who it was.
That guy has a head the shape of a juicer.
He's a wrestler.
Oh.
And he actually...
He's the messenger.
He actually was a gold medalist, I believe.
Is his name Say Judo?
Henry Cejudo.
Okay. Say Judo.
Say Judo.
Oh, he's fighting
Anyways.
Nelson?
Roy Nelson,
Go
yeah.
back to that.
Overeem.
Yeah, I don't think that guy would ever do steroids.
No, and you could just look at him and be like, nope, that guy don't do steroids.
Next.
Does Booger Sugar count?
No, we're going just juicing.
Okay. I gotta go to the next one, right?
Yeah.
He wants.
You like Overeem there and possibly Rampage.
I think, and we're just doing the pay-per-views.
Yeah. Unless you see a main event where he might be...
Machida and Rockhold.
You know, he might have some Crow Cop possibly. Gonzaga.
Yeah, let's see that one.
Those two guys getting up there in age. I think the key to this is going with age and obviously frame, because if you look at a lot of, aside from Anderson Silva, who's never really had a steroidy frame.
Yeah, that really surprised me that he got popped.
Well, he said
and disappointing.
Now he's
admitted
to therapeutic steroid.
Yeah,
abuse.
he's admitted to using it. And I looked it up.
Ooh, the Daily chick's fighting. She might get popped.
Aisling Daly? Nah, she's clean.
I know.
She just looks like a man. That's all. Claudia Gadelha. That's a crazy fight for her.
Wow, she.
Gadelha was supposed to be in line for the title shot.
She has a cute face in that picture. I don't. God, why do I keep? Okay. This was the other one we looked at.
TJ Dillashaw, yeah.
Yes, Barao.
That's the Rampage fight.
Dalloway.
So you know Bisping's clean probably. Demetrius Johnson is clean. Henan Barao might be I still feel like he's our dark horse.
Andy was injured. That was he was sick, right? Or what was
he passed out during weight cutting and the night before the fight or before the weigh-ins.
That's Rampage. I mean, he's
I-
not shaped like a juicer. Right?
No, but that's where the old guys come in.
Yeah.
You know, it takes their muscles a little longer to knit back after a good workout.
It's like baseball players, same type of deal.
Mhm.
Like that's what they go to. I was looking at it. There's a guy who never hit over 20 home runs in his career.
Brady
30.
Anderson.
Well, he's the one. He's the one who
Yeah.
got everyone going. Like, the
Brady
dude's
Anderson.
never hit over 20, and he hit 50 home runs all of a sudden.
Brady Anderson goes
He had the-
17 home runs, 16 home runs, 19 home runs, 52 home runs, and then back
And
to...
it wasn't even like 19. It was like 8 home runs, 9, 15.
Yeah.
7.
Is Jones and Weidman fighting the same night?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
that's a big card. That's going to be
That's
probably the
huge.
next one that I pay for.
Man, then Marcus is going to owe me $50.
UFC. What?
We
I
have a
don't
bet.
like how they get along.
Who?
Jones and
I hate it.
Rumble. Did you see this?
Yes,
Jerry.
I saw that.
Do you remember? How?
And then I didn't like how Rumble did the whole turn his back thing, like
that kind of yeah.
It was like, why take a shot at him? God, Cormier. Why that was, yeah. Now it makes me want. I want Rumble to beat Bones, and then I want Cormier to beat Rumble, because I don't think Cormier could beat John Jones.
Oh shit. We got. Oh, sorry, I'm booting you off.
Oh, no.
My bad. So you see anybody there? Rumble.
Arlovsky.
Rumble. I think a lot of people would pick Rumble as far as a juicer.
Sort of like Rampage.
I would think Jones is going to keep his slate clean for a while.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have to worry about him.
If he was smart.
I don't feel like, unless it's a diuretic, which might help him cut weight, eventually when his legs start being more than just a couple of popsicle sticks. Because that's the only reason he makes that weight is because he's got such little legs, Jones.
Yeah.
But once they start to fill out, he might have trouble making that 205. But then there's already talk about him fighting Velasquez and stuff, so he might make a jump up to heavyweight after a year or two. But here's what they did. We got first Weidman and Belfort come up and do a little stare down and weigh in. Or not weigh in, but a little stare down and handshake and whatnot. And then you got some asshole yelling USA. That really annoys me. I'm not a Vitor Belfort fan, but
yeah,
shit annoys me.
This is his first title defense, right? Since he beat...
He defended against Anderson the second fight and then Lyoto Machida. So now you got Jones Rumble coming up to the stage.
Rose is hot. Is she the one with the fighter boyfriend?
Yeah, Pat Barry.
I love, come on, guys. God, like, no.
Now, the funny part is...
Dana secretly fined them both $5,000.
The funny part is...
Dana fined him for that?
No. The funny part is Dana's face when this... Let me try to pause it.
He's like, oh, fuck, not again.
Now, Dana, he doesn't know about this. He didn't know they were going to do this. Yeah. And so Rumble and Jones, for everybody that can't see this, they kind of recreated the Daniel Cormier-Jones brawl with Dana in the middle and kind of played a little trick on Dana. You motherfuckers.
See, John Jones is all about getting that fan support back right now.
Yeah.
Because you realize he's been sort of a... I don't like this. Ha 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 ha.
So then he turned around like DC did. But I thought it was pretty funny though. I mean, they really got Dana.
They got Dana pretty good. He was kind of scared for a second.
Yeah, it was a good joke. I just don't like John Jones. Damn it.
Yeah.
I can't get behind anything either. But Rumble will. I hope Rumble just bops his head.
Rumble, young man, Rumble.
Bop.
That's really not a fight I'd try to break up, though. I don't even think I'd try to break it up.
No. I mean, you think being in between Cormier and Jones is scary. Imagine being in between Rumble Johnson and Jones. That's a frightening place to be. Rocking a hard spot. Oh, Jerry. After you were on last time, I thought I remembered this story. And to go off topic here, but I just saw it down in my notes, and we forgot to tell this story. It was when I believe it was New Year's last year, and we were all drinking at your house. Maybe it was Christmas. Are you with me? Okay, so we're drinking at your house, and we decided to call and see if we can get a pizza delivered. We call around. We find the one place that's still delivering pizza on Christmas Eve, or maybe even it was Christmas. I can't remember.
I'm
still fuzzy?
Yeah.
Okay, so we decide to call. We call for a pizza. Now, I hope you remember this because I am not good at remembering details. We call for a pizza, and they say it's going to be 40 minutes or whatever.
It was probably Domino's.
No, it was Round Table, I think, or something like that. It was some obscure place.
I don't think I was there. I think it was Justin.
You weren't there? Ah, shit.
And you guys got a free pizza?
I don't remember what we got. Damn it. Okay, well, anyways, we basically, we call the pizza in, and I don't know, Marcus, if you've heard this story. You probably have. But we call the pizza, and they said it's going to be 45 minutes. And like an hour and 10 minutes goes by, and we're like, fucking, well, let's call them, you know. And so we call them up, and they're like, no excuse. Just, the pizza just left. It's on its way. So then, and we ordered a bunch of ranch. Well, another 15, 20 minutes goes by, and we call them again, and they're like, oh, you should be there soon, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so then it shows up, and they don't have any ranch. God, I'm going to fuck this story up. They didn't send any ranch with us, but at this point, Ramon is pretty drunk, and he's trying to pay the guy at the front of the house. And I'm playing the guitar, I'm playing these songs, and I'm singing to the guy, like freestyle singing, and I'm going, we're so hungry, hurry, you know, just making it up on the fly.
I don't think I was there.
Oh, well, dude, I'm singing it for like 5 minutes because Moni can't figure out how to pay this guy, and the dude seems to be having trouble too. And I'm just thinking, like, how is this guy? He's still stone-faced. I'm like, how is he not fucking losing his shit right now? I got everybody in the house fucking just laughing their asses off, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then finally, I like put the guitar down and I go to help Ramon figure out how to count this guy's money out, and I get up there and he's got the 2 earpieces in because he's deaf. He's got the 2 things in his ears. He is not hearing a word of this shit.
Oh, shit.
And the whole time I'm thinking like, oh my God, he's going to go back and tell all his coworkers and blah, blah, blah. And like, I'm thinking he's losing it. And then I see him and he's just stone faced. And God damn it. Kind of ruins it now that you're not
I definitely wasn't there.
Fill in my deets. Cause I don't know. I'm not good at remembering things.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't there.
I'm really scared about what's going to happen when I get older, because I have a terrible memory.
I have an awesome memory.
That's why I love I get scared that I'm using up my memory right now, like, because I remember too much weird shit, just like stuff that, like, oh, remember that ant that we walked by on the sidewalk 3 years ago, you know? No, not the one on the cracked slab.
The 7th one back in the line.
The slab of cement that had no cracks, but it sort of had a different type of grade to it. That one.
See, now I wonder if that kind of memory, because there's got to be a certain amount of space on your hard drive, like.
Well, your brain. I watched a thing on it. It filters through in depending on what your brain recognizes is trash, will just throw shit out,
right?
And
goes
it
into
does
the trash
keep
bin.
And I guess there is a level of, you know, what it holds, but
I got a lot of useless knowledge stored in my brain.
See, I got that too. Like that.
Like if you name a popular skilled position in NFL, I'll tell you where he went to college.
It's basically what your sort of interests are.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Jerry, what's the capital of North Carolina?
Raleigh.
Yep.
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's Charleston, I think.
No, it's South Carolina.
You're
Charleston.
slipping, dog. You are slipping.
Really?
Jerry used to be the man at that.
All right.
We can throw some more out there. That's a lot of useless knowledge, too.
Me and Jerry got in such an argument. The only reason I know Tallahassee is the fucking capital of Florida, because Jerry's like, yep, that's the capital. I'm like, I've never even heard of that place. How can it be the fucking capital?
North Carolina is
Somethinville.
I'm so mad I do not.
Somethingsville.
Richmond, Virginia. No.
That's a weird capital. That's a weird thing to name your Richmond, Virginia, North Carolina. Jerry.
Yeah.
let's talk about something that you want to talk about.
Well, I can tell you guys a story from last night. It's kind of
It is Raleigh. It is Raleigh, North Carolina.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's hear this story from last night.
Me, Ramon, you know John from
King?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Last names.
Anyways, and Trampus.
Yeah.
We go to Willie's
That's his
last
real
night.
name. Yep. That's his real name.
All right.
So we go to Willie's, we're Oh wait, no. Okay.
Jesus
we're outside.
Christ. Oh, okay.
And this girl comes out here. She's just being kind of rude.
Of the bar?
Yeah. Being kind of rude.
Yeah.
But anyways,
What being rude? How? Like what's she doing?
But you don't know her, right?
no. I don't know, she was just being basically rude. Like Ramon's service got brought up and she was like
Oh, boy.
bad mouthing like
Oh boy.
like the whole military thing. But actually,
Well,
Ramon
that wouldn't happen if Ramon didn't just walk everywhere and go, "Hey guys, I'm a Marine. Hey, I was a Marine." He doesn't really do that.
I was gonna be like, I've never actually seen Ramon do that.
But anyways,
I'm sure I'd laugh if I did.
that has nothing to do with
funny.
the situation happened, but she was just with the group.
You're welcome for my service.
But anyways, about an hour goes by. Me, Trampus, Ramon are playing pool, and I go to shoot pool, and
Poor kid, like
Trampus.
hey, like
so this guy's standing pretty close to the table, and I asked him 4 times nicely. I'm like, "Hey, would you mind moving so I can shoot, please?"
Yeah.
4 times, and he wouldn't move.
Every time he didn't move.
Yeah. So finally, I said, "Really?" So I fucking jammed the stick hard as I could into his fucking belly. I'm like, "You gonna move now?"
Jerry, you hit somebody with a fuel cue last night.
Yeah. Well,
A fuel cue.
a
fuel cue.
One more time.
and I had the pool stick in my hand for a while, and I thought about using it
One more
Yeah.
time.
again. But anyways, a little scuffle broke out, and so we started arguing back and forth, and I almost got punched 3 times by a chick, but one
You
of the
got good head movement.
yeah, I felt like Anderson Silva last night. And
Wait, we should clarify. Were you on steroids?
no,
Oh, okay. Anderson Silva 4 years ago.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Before he was hurt.
yeah.
Before he was recovering from it.
Anderson Silva in the Forrest Griffin fight. That's
Yeah,
what
okay.
it felt like. So, anyways, I dodged a few punches from one of them.
A girl?
Yeah.
Did the guy ever do anything? What did he
No.
do when you jammed him with the stick?
He just started running his mouth, and then we started running our mouth, and kind of a pushing scuffle happened, and then on a corner of my eye, I see a girl just fly into the bar stool and fall down.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, "Oh boy."
Who pushed her?
I don't know who pushed
Did
her.
you see your arm slowly from the corner of your eye coming back to your side?
Well, anyways, she gets up, and then I'm talking to the dude that wouldn't move. I'm like, "Dude, if you weren't just a douchebag and this would have moved, none of this would have happened." And then all of a sudden, she comes out of left field, dude, and pops me right in the jaw. And Brandon Chapman, he's standing right there. He's working, actually.
Jerry, what is it about your face that makes it so punchable?
I don't know.
I just don't get it.
I didn't bruise, though, surprisingly. But, so she punched me. I look at her. I'm like, "What the fuck, you stupid bitch." I just wish we could have a punch card. You get 3 punches in your lifetime. You can hit a girl and get away with it.
These are not the views of us here at the CMP CaveCast.
Well, I mean,
But-
like, what do you? What
Okay, these are not the
classifies
views of me.
as- Well, no, I'm not saying this. I mean, like, if I understand what he's saying,
Yeah.
you get a
And I've
a
heard from
freebie.
loads of older women that say like if you get
If a woman
punched-
uses a closed fist,
yeah.
you should hit her back.
I don't agree with that because
I know what I would personally do to a female if I hit back.
yeah,
You know, like-
just cave faces in like it's not even.
At that point in time, I was like, "I wish Molly was here." My cousin.
Oh, okay.
'cause-
You're not talking
Oh
about
yeah,
the drug.
I'm scared.
You're like
I was
I'd be
scared of Molly.
I'd be in a lot better shape if I was on MDMA. That punch wouldn't have hurt at all. I wish Molly was here.
But yeah, so it was a pretty interesting night. Nothing else happened after that. Pretty much, we let it blow over our heads. So
So okay, so you dodged. I want to hear about the dodging of the punches. You really skimmed over the details.
oh well, she was like, dude, I don't know what kind of punches
She was hammer fisting.
like a girl would punch, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know.
You mean she wasn't throwing uppercuts or hooks or?
No uppercuts or hooks. I think I actually
You gave her the old Heisman?
and filled her up while I did it too.
You Heisman'd her titty?
Yeah,
Filled her up.
yeah.
Oh god.
Field of dreams.
Copped a little
was
feel.
running
Dreams.
around 10 months.
She had some big old bitties on her too, actually. But yeah, and I bought her a shot of Fireball when I first got in the bar too. I wish I'd go
Before
back
she punched you or after?
Yeah, she was all like trying to be my friend and stuff then, and then she turned into a.
Did you
really
run
bitch.
out of money?
No. I actually spent more than I wanted to. I actually left my card at Willie's.
Wait, at the bar you spent more than you wanted to?
Yeah, I was only wanting to spend 20. I spent 49.
How hard would it be for me to go get laid at the bars?
How hard?
Would it be hard?
Depends if you have standards.
He does.
Damn it, it's gonna be hard.
Marcus
have way
definitely
too
isn't
high
the type to go out and just be like, "Yep, I need to have sex, and that is what I'm gonna have sex with tonight."
And it depends what bar.
That's true.
See, I think rumors.
I think I
If
need.
you're like, how often you go to rumors?
Oh, quite a bit.
You think every week, every other week,
I'm probably in there 3 times in a month.
3
would say.
times in a month? Okay,
On average.
Now, of those 3 times, how often are you hunting? Like, how often are you on the prowl?
I'm always on the
Because I know
prowl,
sometimes you just gotta dance it out. You just gotta.
Usually I'm always on the prowl. I mean,
I just want to dance tonight, bro.
but usually when you're not on the prowl, that's when it just gets handed to you, though.
See, I don't ever know like if it's gonna happen or not because I don't ever go out.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't try, you don't know.
It's not gonna
obviously,
happen. It's not.
But I feel like,
Yeah.
dude, if you go out there, you put that 1950s golf hat on, shave up
Yeah.
your beard a little bit.
I think I could look like a relatively decent hobo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I did have a girlfriend last night too.
Excuse me?
Yeah, this old dude was like creeping on a
Oh,
girl,
And I said
and she
hobo.
goes,
Hobo.
"Hey, do you mind being my boyfriend tonight?" I'm like, "I guess."
you
so-
guys should have wrote out a
Yeah.
contract.
So I was like calling her babe and stuff in front of this dude. It was funny.
I would have took that girl home.
Yeah, what happened at the end of the night? You got no
She didn't
payoff.
want- She was just really.
I told her we had to
He-
break up.
Yeah, that'll
There
happen.
you go.
That'll happen.
It's over.
I told
It's
her,
over,
like,
babe.
"You're my girlfriend. And we haven't even kissed."
And she
You're like,
would-
I'm not in this just for fucking a friendship.
Yeah.
I need a little physicality.
Cuddling's for faggots.
You guys want to take a break?
No, actually, I
and then
do
we'll-
like cuddling.
I like
actually.
cuddling too.
cuddling's for faggots.
And we just both admitted to cuddling.
What's that? What's the movie? Boondock Saints. When the gay detective.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just want to cuddle. Cuddling
Fag.
for faggots.
And then he put some headphones on and listened to some classical music while he
Yeah.
solved a crime.
Yeah.
That was a long-winded joke. Okay, let's take a little break. We'll go touch each other's dicks, and then we'll come back here and we'll finish up what we got going on here. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And now a word from our sponsors.
I like it. This week's CMP CaveCast is brought to you by badmotherfucker.com. Log into badmotherfucker.com to order your Bad Motherfucker starter kit and begin your journey to Bad Motherfuckerdom today. Enter the code WAFFLES to get 20% off from your friends at the CMP CaveCast so we can help you be a better you. Bad taste in music? Try being a bad motherfucker. Trouble at school or work? Be a bad motherfucker. Stop being a douche and start being a bad motherfucker today. Bad Motherfucker Starter Kit includes the entire catalog of Tom Waits albums and a pair of headphones. That's Waffles at badmotherfucker.com.
Being a bad motherfucker is not for everybody, and this starter kit should be used with caution. We are not responsible for any injuries that occur from failing to be a bad motherfucker. If it turns out that you are a weak motherfucker or a lame motherfucker, we cannot do anything about it. Thank you.
Whatever.
Oh. Shut up, Mike.
I was watching
I'll take them further than most, probably.
Jimmy V. I watched the South or the.
Oh, we're on. We're on, by the way.
Oh, we're on?
We'll continue with this, but we're on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little NCAA tournament fucking action here pretty soon.
Yep.
Now, you guys will fill out brackets, obviously. I don't know anything about college football. I mean,
Me neither. But
obviously, college football.
but it just seems like a good.
I don't know nothing about those basketballs you guys be talking about.
Well, you don't have to know much about anything. You just can't be a complete dipshit when you fill your bracket out.
Okay, I'm out. But I mean, who do you guys like? Do you think the Ducks are going to make it into the tournament?
I think
Does
they're
it
going to
look
make
like
it in
they
there.
They should almost 100% be in it at this point.
Yeah, me personally, I think they should be in it no matter what.
Do they
but
have any star players like
Joseph
their
Young's pretty good.
Joe Young
He'll
and,
probably
Mighty?
play in the NBA.
I wonder who. If
They
I'm
got
the
a
first
guy
person to say that Mighty
young guy,
Joe Young.
Jordan Bell. He's
Now
a shot blocker.
that's the
He's
name
good.
that I've heard a lot. Actually, was Bell.
And Benjamin's pretty solid. They don't got like any. Well, Young's probably a star player,
Joseph
but
Young
everyone's
averages
just
20 points a game.
pretty good.
That's
But
pretty good,
besides him,
For
they don't really
college,
have a
that's really
standout.
good.
huh?
That's
Yeah,
probably
well,
top
considering
10,
they score
top 10,
like
top
80
50.
points a game, what's a high college scoring game?
That's
80.
the highest.
80.
That's a high game. Yeah.
Which is weird. Why is it just the skill level being
8 extra minutes
Yeah.
in the NBA.
okay? There's
It's
extra minutes.
two 20-minute halves in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's sort of need to get with the times.
Yeah. That's
They just makes it be different. Just like in college, you
College
only need
football,
1
they-
foot, not 2. So
yeah.
Yeah, and you hit the ground and it plays dead.
And the threes are closer in college, which I think that's kind of stupid too.
Yeah, we watched. What were we watching? Oh, like you were talking about the Jimmy V 30 for 30 thing.
Yeah,
Was when I was like, "Where's the 3-point line?" They were watching.
Yeah.
Houston play somebody.
the
Phi Slamma Jamma.
yeah, he fucking Clyde, Clyde and the colleges. Clyde
Yeah.
went to Houston.
Wait.
Hakeem was on that team.
So Hakeem and Clyde linked up later
Yep.
for the Rockets. Then
Yeah, that's why it's sort of
Okay.
It's weird. It was just like sort of worked out perfect for them.
When did the 3-point line get introduced?
I think the early '80s. Maybe we can find that out.
Huh.
When was the college or NBA? Because it was
College.
You would have thought like that's the only thing that white guys can fucking
Yeah.
do really good in the NBA. So you'd have thought they had a 3-point line. That's probably when they introduced it, when they started letting black people
Well, it'd be
in.
interesting how many points Pistol Pete would have if they would have had a 3-point line back in the
yeah.
day. You know?
1986,
1986. Wow.
1979 for the NBA.
Because I don't think when Jordan hit that shot for North Carolina, I don't think they had a 3-point line.
Really?
Then.
No, I
Huh.
don't think they did.
All these years, I thought that was a 3. It was just the game winner.
Just
They
the
were-
game
I mean,
winner.
they
just down
have a
by one.
line because they played on NBA
NBA,
courts
okay.
and stuff like that. But so I thought they were hitting threes, but when
Jordan was a
shown-
freshman, right? At the time, so that would have been
Yeah.
that would have been like 83
Oh,
or 82.
Jordan played 2 years of college.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because he got knocked out by. No, he didn't get knocked out by them that year. No, they just played him in the.
Well, and he was on an
the
Olympic
season.
team when in his collegiate career too.
He was?
The
Yeah. He actually won
88.
a gold medal too.
No shit.
He won a gold medal before the actual Dream Team.
I think
Did they
88.
still have collegiate guys play on the? I think Anthony
Every-
Davis played on.
Yeah,
They're supposed to have
Christian
one.
Leitner was on the Dream Team, and he had just came out of college. Like
He was the forgotten man, right?
He was the water boy.
yeah, he was. I had the
on the Dream
picture,
Team.
and he's in it with the jersey, and it pisses me off because I hated Christian Leitner.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
So let's put it on wax. I think I heard. What did you say? You're going for Gonzaga,
Once I
or
see the
should we? Should we
bracket-
give out your guys' secrets right now?
Should we? I'm gonna look at the bracket when I
Keep
get
it a little close
Yeah,
to the
it-
heart.
I'm just not sure who.
You can't really
where people
say
are gonna be
unless
ranked.
you got the bracket and who's coming out of what region and whatnot.
Right. So when does that all?
I think the 10th.
Should be close because it's fucking March right now.
I think 10th. The 10th of March.
Well, I know there's Ducks have to play today and I think on Tuesday or sometime this week, and then the Pac-12 tournament, and then the tournament starts after that. So yeah, about the 10th and 5th, somewhere in between.
Wonder what I was doing last night with my phone.
All porn. All porn. What website is that?
You jizz.
Huge. That's a fun.
X
It's a funny.
videos.
See,
is
that's
good.
the one. That's the one
Yeah.
I always tend to use.
It's a good random.
And seems to be safe. And plus, they give you some extra options down below.
I like cream pies. Personally.
Wait, what? I don't. What is that when they just jizz on a?
That's when you nut inside.
Yeah.
I love cream pies.
Mark, you can tell Marcus is a romantic because that takes love right there. You're trying to make a human being.
I'm trying to get little living things out of me is what I'm doing.
Did you? Okay.
In the most comforting spot they can go.
So you know Trivia Crack, right?
Yeah.
The game.
I
Okay.
quit
So one of the
playing.
science questions I got was, how long does semen live inside a female's vagina?
It can live up to 72 hours.
3 to 7 days.
Woo! At least I was close. I was on the ladder.
I put 2 to 4 hours, dude. I was like, when I got it wrong, I'm like, geez, I'm 3 to
No,
7
up
days.
to a week, chicks can get pregoed.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I always thought
A guy
I
at
always
work,
thought you
he's
had
like,
to use
well,
the Plan B.
I'm gonna have to tell my wife we can't have sex like every day anymore because I don't like double dipping with my swimmers.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Okay. So
it's thicker than your
We got-
average.
the Oscars were last week, and there's a couple of funny things that I didn't actually watch them, but a couple of funny things I heard about, and this was Common straight walking by Oprah. Watch, she puts her hands up. Oh, high five? Nope. Peace, bitch.
John Legend did though. They got up there and talked about some real
There-
shit.
Thug life. So Common straight right before he walked up to, with John Legend to talk. Basically, what's been on every news feed for the last 8 months about cops killing people, unarmed people, and whatnot. But yeah, Oprah put her hand up, tried to get some daps from Common, and he just walked right past her. Chicago, bitch. I think Common's from Chicago, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah, he represent.
Because when they had the beef, do you remember the beef with Ice Cube?
And he went at him and was
Yeah.
like, oh, this
I'm a
guy
fork-
can rap.
There's a gang called the Four Corners or the Four something Hustlers. I don't remember, but he
can't-
said
I had a
something.
gang once, 4 aces.
Oh yeah,
Remember
the
that?
Four Aces. Yeah, because I remember I was trying to get into the Four Aces. No, and here's the thing: is I was only cool enough to be the heart. I had to be the heart because all the other aces were taken up.
Of course, I had the ace of spades.
Yeah, I think Goodell might have been the clubs.
Yeah, and-
Maybe.
Yeah, I think you
And
know.
Jesse Gardner might have been. I forget who else.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the Four Aces. Yeah, and I wanted in the gang, so I had to be the Ace of Hearts.
Who was the ace of spades?
That was me.
That was Jerry.
Prettiest card of the
That was
day.
Jerry. the gang. What grade was that? 6th grade.
4th grade.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. Yeah. We had carry cards.
Well, I remember we tried to start a gang after that in like 5th or 6th grade where we wanted everybody to wear White Sox hats.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I couldn't do it because I didn't have the money to buy a White Sox hat. And there was a guy that had a bunch of White Sox hats that he was going to give to me. It was somebody of Josh's older sister or something. But all of his hats had the little thing marked out on the O, so it looked like it said sex instead of socks. And I was like, no way I can wear that. My dad ain't let me get away with that shit. He threw away a Dr. Dre CD because my cousin let me listen to it. Yeah, that was hardcore back then.
I remember listening to Tupac, All Eyes on Me, and going like, this is the shit.
Yeah.
I could hear every cuss word and everything.
Dude, I
It was
remember
on tape.
My very first rap tape was Doggy Style. Snoop Doggy Dogg. And that
Dude,
was
his son's a stud receiver.
I'm not going to Oregon, though. Damn it.
No, fucking
yeah,
UCLA.
What? He's going to UCLA, he's staying in
I thought he was going to Oregon for some
Well,
reason. He was always at the
I
games.
actually got online and had, like, there wasn't even in the top 4, but I don't know where I heard he went and
He
visited.
just wasn't going to be able to play for us.
Is he also named Calvin Brodus, or is
No,
is it
his
something
name's
else? It's all got the mom's last name.
it does have a weird name though. Cordell
Brodus.
Cordell Brodus, yeah.
Cordell Stewart. Huh?
Well, and Snoop Dogg moved to Las Vegas so he could be on the #1 high school team in the nation.
Oh, really?
It's funny.
It's not De La Salle anymore?
It's Grumble or something.
De La Salle.
It's got like the Green Bay Packers G, and Snoop Dogg of the game. It says "Ain't nothing but a G thing," but it's got their little
Grumble.
logo. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Huh.
Oh, they look like Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, and Georgia.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, what's up with that G? Why does everybody use that fucking G?
The Packers use it.
Georgia pretty much uses the same one, and I don't know. It's
Actually,
weird.
what came first, Georgia or the Packers?
Probably Georgia.
Probably.
I don't know if
I don't know.
That symbol came. I don't know.
The Ace of Spades.
The Ace of Spades. Speaking, dude, it reminds me because Lemmy has that thing growing out of his face. You ever seen Lemmy, the lead singer of Motorhead?
Oh no,
He's got this mass growing out of his cheek. That's just weird. And we just watched the majority of this new documentary, Citizen 4, which is about Edward Snowden and the whistleblowing when he leaked that the CIA was collecting.
Not like the Yin Yang twins.
Make the whistle blow. No, it's crazy. First of all, I couldn't stop watching it. Partially, I wasn't paying attention to the thing. I was just looking at the mole growing off of Snowden's neck because it was staring at me.
It's the size of a beauty mark on a chick's face.
It's huge, but it sticks out like a half inch. It's gigantic. And but anyways, yeah, we just. So did you say they won an Oscar for best documentary or something?
It said it won an Oscar.
Okay.
What was it?
I remember
something for
Citizen 4.
Citizen 4. It looked like it said it won an Oscar.
So it's crazy. They basically, I don't know how. Like it took a lot of foresight basically because they got a whole documentary crew, and from the time that he leaves the U.S. before he even leaks anything.
Damn.
They have a film crew with him in his hotel room in Hong Kong.
It won an Oscar.
That's crazy
for
to me.
Best documentary.
First of all, it's crazy to me.
It's won 40 awards and been nominated for 16 others that it didn't win.
That's crazy. It's bizarre to me that they even let the movie happen. You know what I mean? Because not only does it really humanize Snowden and make him look like it seems like he really did have the best interests of the American people.
Well, you see the
heart.
person, you see the actual person, not the knowledge that they hold.
Yeah, and we spent months with people on Fox News calling him a traitor and fucking saying he should be hung publicly and just all this shit of people hating him for releasing some information that they were being straight up spied on by our own government constantly.
And label him as a spy,
and a traitor.
And basically, he's not. He can't come back.
He's
never
done.
can come
They'll
back.
arrest him and throw him into fucking Gitmo or something.
And Russia, Russia's giving him a safe haven. Which,
but
good for that.
It's really bizarre because he's in a hotel room this entire time and he's trying to make connections to get out of Hong Kong because people know he's there. His hotel room phone is ringing off the hook after they release these documents, and it shows his face as he's watching the news for about 10 minutes straight, and it shows the news and people bad mouthing because they don't know it's him yet, but they're like, whoever this is, they're gonna hunt him down and blah blah blah, and they really put the American people at risk, and I really find a hard time. I'd like a Republican to come in here and tell me how he did something bad. And it's not like we gave a shit anyways. Nobody did a fucking thing about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody can do a thing about it, but we're basically our own big brother at this point. We fucking, we got cell phones.
Anyone can do. We can do it. Yeah. Within your own little community, you can become the person, the know-all.
Yeah.
You can fuck with people around you through your own electronic devices.
Well, and if anybody, if the government or whoever wants to find you, you got a cell phone that's GPS trackable. And you had Snowden unplugging the phone in his hotel room because he's obviously very technically sound. He's telling Glenn Greenwald how to encrypt emails and stuff so they can't be opened and read, and
he goes, it sounds really hard, but it's actually
he's like, once
really
you do it, it's pretty easy. Yeah. And he unplugs the phone and he goes anything that has a microphone in it can be and that's digital can be reverse modified into a listening device where they could just hear everything. So, and you could see his eye.
There's a thing about a couple apps on your smartphone that government can get in there and listen to.
It's bizarre. And
well, you know, when you download an app and it asks you
I know.
if it has the permission, and it has like and it has like 7 different things.
yeah,
like,
your location, your blah blah blah. And the thing is from just my perspective, every time I saw all that stuff on the apps, where it's just like use your whatever they can use your you know your where you're at, fucking your information from whatever else. And I would always be like, nope, I'm not getting that app. Nope, not getting that app. And then eventually, every app that I wanted,
that's the update.
That's what they have. And so I'm just like, I'm like, okay, you know what? I guess I don't give a shit anymore. And that's how the fucking the government. It's such a scary,
Facebook
genius
Messenger,
thing.
you know, you have a Facebook app to begin with, but in order to talk on your messages on Facebook, you have to download the app Facebook Messenger, which you have to have your GPS,
which goes right into a CIA database.
Blah, blah. It's the same thing with Hangout. That was another thing. That was another communication app that you have to download. All of a sudden, you have to download another app, Google Voice, and that has another one. It's just
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember who the quote was by, but they've gotten us to willingly give up our sovereignty is something, and it's exactly true.
There's reality TV is basically subliminally putting into our heads what we see on TV. The way things are going to be is okay.
Yeah.
You know, like the police state will be okay. You know, it's fine. You know, like deal with Big Brother's cool. You know, he's cool. Look, he gives you prizes and shit.
Well, and we're our own Big Brother too, because anytime some crazy shit goes down, you got people with their phones out, videotaping it and making a document. You know, making it a recorded fucking piece of evidence. Unless you're recording the cops, and then they fucking take your phone and they stomp on it. Did you guys see this video?
Where the video stayed, where it already got saved. I didn't see the video. I saw the headline. I
remember when Ramon videotaped the cops that one night.
The police, they don't. It's almost like they know they're not going to get in trouble for what they do, so they continue to do it, and like, hey, just keep turning their cams off. And I mean, you saw the one where
with Ed Herman, where
the guy's going, we're red, you know, saying, you know, we're live right now. You're beating just wait, you know, you'll get your chance once the cameras are off. You know,
really?
You hear a guy warning, going, hey, you know, stop! You need to stop. We're red right now. Now. Trying to get him to stop so they could. You know, he was the only one aware of it, and there's like 6 cops on this dude.
I'd like to see that. If you should look for it. I'm gonna play this one. This is what happens, dude. They just think, okay, there's only one reason you're knocking a phone out of somebody's hands and stomping on it. It's because you think you're destroying evidence. So you've got these police beating on a dude, basically. Kind of grainy, but there's. I got freedom to fucking film, he says.
I got freedom to film. Come on, I got freedom to film. I know, you can't arrest him.
Pushes him.
Badge number right now, badge number.
Look at the stormtrooper. Knocks the phone out of his hand, yelling at him. I love how the camera is up. That's so perfect. Cop comes over, and watch how nonchalantly he just steps on this phone. Sees it, moves his foot. He's not blatantly stomping on it. He's acting like it's an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's grinding it into the ground. So that's what you have.
Yeah, and that is.
And
does he have a paintball gun?
They have pepper
yeah,
spray
I think so.
into the like that's what Dog the Bounty Hunter uses because he can't legally have a
Isn't
That
he a
guy,
felon?
that guy's.
Yeah.
I don't like that guy's a joke. I hate that.
But you've got cops that will do this. That go like, okay, if you're a cop, you should be upholding the law to the furthest extent. That you should be the
Your
person
job.
held to a higher standard. But then you've got them going, well, you just got evidence of me breaking the law, so I'm gonna smash your phone.
This is that of the.
This is the we're red.
Yeah, they show a lot of them. See, as the video goes, more police. They're still in the vehicle, not letting them. Still, Jesus Christ.
And this is why people need to have their own cameras, because as much as it sounds like a good idea for cops to be with cameras on them all the time for themselves and for the people, because you've got cops that this helps out where
We got one guy out. Now they're starting to get the.
oh,
Look
there's
at
a
him
kick.
running and just
Stomping heads.
like in this, and there's the chick. See this chick come in. Look, I gotta get in here. You gotta get me some. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 cops there. There's 4 holding him down right now.
Stop resisting. All right, Jerry. I think I'm agreeing with your punch card idea.
Yeah. Look in here. Yeah. Now here we go. 6 of them holding him down at this
Stepping
point.
on him. Have you ever had somebody
This
hold
guy.
you down
See,
and
look
step
at
on you?
This guy right here. On the outside is the guy. He's the guy yelling, "We're red." Oh shit.
So basically, they're all surrounding him. It looks like.
It's just excess. Here we go. Back to that screeching bitch.
Putting their knees on him. Stepping on him. There he goes, oh, well, there's a camera on the cop car.
Huh. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know. There needs. I can't. The audio wasn't good enough on that. Anyways, but yeah, that's still there. Is hold up? We're red right now. I'm trying to. I want to read what hold up, y'all, hold up, everybody, hold up. We're red right now. So if you guys are worried about cameras, just wait. You know, like that's the literally knowing that they can turn their cameras off.
It's we haven't got on this subject for a while, but it has continued. They killed 81 people in February and 91 people in January. Cops did in America. And like, what is that all together? It's 17 or 172 people in 2 months. You know how many cops were killed by suspects?
1.
0.
No, the only cops that were killed were by police officers.
Yeah. So it's just something's got to change. I think it's going to change because you can't stop people. People are getting better at video, going straight to the internet, going to the cloud. That's what happened to another guy who got his phone smashed by the cops.
I don't know where I got 1,000.
He was filming them throwing a pregnant lady on the ground. We watched it on the show.
No, that's what
and they took his phone and tried to destroy it, but it uploaded right to the cloud. So they're gonna have to figure something else out. And I don't quite have the answers of what it is. I just know what is not right that's going on.
This is the cops that have been killed. There have been 13 cops killed in the line of duty.
Holy cow! Friendly fire, huh?
Automobile accidents. 5 officers have died in automobile accidents, which that means we're flying to the job or to the pretty much getting in a wreck. 3 heart attacks.
Really? Steroids?
2 struck by vehicles, and 9/11 related illness.
9/11 related from the dust?
9/11 related illness.
Yeah, it's from the dust from the buildings collapsing.
Still
a lot of people got sick, yeah.
Gunfire, accidental, 1, and vehicle pursuit.
Jet fuel doesn't burn that hot. Doesn't do that to buildings. It was a conspiracy. And Jesse the Body Ventura. Nobody. 9/11 was an inside job. Now I sound like Nixon. All right, took it too far. Sorry. The other thing, I don't know. Do we circle back to the Oscars right now? Because there's one more thing that I thought was pretty funny from the Oscars. That
I didn't even watch them.
No, neither did I. But this is all stuff I just.
We've circled back to it already.
Yeah, that was a great acting like you weren't going to beat a dude up while the cameras were on. Okay, so Travolta.
Oh, God.
Travolta never stops being a fucking creep.
Dude, he is a creep.
Oh,
damn it. He was kissing Scarlett Johansson.
What's your favorite Travolta movie?
Ooh.
the one he's going to make with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. So I don't think he's interested.
He's 30.
So there's Scarjo. Goddamn, Scarjo.
Oh, a love song for Bobby.
Watch. Look where the hand is. Yes.
They were in the same movie.
Look at the hand.
Did you just leave it there?
Dude, he wraps his hand around her stomach and puts it there, which I mean, am I wrong in this? If you put your hand on a girl's stomach, it's a very intimate kind of thing. You can't just Scarjo. Wasn't as creepy as I thought, and I apologize to everybody out there.
Well, did you see the? Oh, damn it!
And Travolta was the guy that he got. I don't know if he got brought. I don't know if he got brought up on charges, but he was getting massages from males, and
trying for happy ending.
Pushing his asshole toward their fingers, basically, and grabbing their dicks and stuff.
Well, you saw the one with Kim Jong-il, right?
Kim Jong-il?
Yeah, or Kim Jong-un, the new one.
The younger one, the son? Yeah.
He's
Did you guys watch that movie?
The interview?
Yeah.
I watched part of it. I fell asleep during it.
See? Doing the same thing. What a creep.
He looks more creeped out than Scarjo did.
He's totally creeped.
Kim Jong-un's going to have him torn apart by dogs.
I want to see what Scarlett Johansson said about it. It says she remembers this creepo moment.
Nuh-uh. Is that really her?
Is it? I think it is. Well, I don't know. I just need to figure my shit out before I start talking sometimes.
Okay, well there's like two more things that I wanted to go. You do know about the Bill O'Reilly thing though, correct?
Yeah, how he lied about the Falkland
Because I don't
Wars.
know, I haven't looked into it all that much, but
he lied about being there and saying that
he did
was
the
only
old
person.
Brian Williams
Exactly what they were comparing it to,
Yeah.
but not nearly as bad. I mean, he should get in trouble for it, but I read an interview with people that were actually at the Falkland Wars with him.
What land wars?
They were called the Falkland
Fuck
Wars.
yeah.
Falkland. Which I don't, I'm not educated on it, but it was the Falkland.
Was it South America or something?
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah.
But Bill O'Reilly got caught lying about being in some harrowing.
Saying
he said he watched
shot at.
He watched
blah, blah,
a nun be shot and killed or something.
And they said nothing like that happened.
Oh, really?
Like, no. He had in the middle of protests, they weren't supposed to put their lights on their cameras because they didn't want to draw attention because it was dangerous to be out. And he blatantly disregarded the orders of the person in charge there, telling him that, hey, you need to not go out there with your guys and put your guys in danger. Took him out, put them in basically where they could get killed.
Yet we lose Jerome Kersey last week and Leonard Nimoy this week.
Yes.
But he's still fucking sucking wind. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Fuck
Falkland War is a 10-week war between Argentina and the United Kingdom.
Really?
So, yeah, that's what it was. It was South Africa or
Argentina
South America.
in the UK?
Yeah, stuff we don't get to hear about. Well, this happened in 1982 also.
Oh, wow.
So
I definitely didn't hear about it then.
But, yeah, that's
I was still in my dad's nuts.
I wish I could bring up the
Or
audio
your mom's
of
vagina for 3 to 7 days.
Bill O'Reilly talking about it. Talking about it, saying about how he had bullets whizzing by his head.
It still blows me away.
You know what blows me away still? Your fucking leg hair. It's really pissing me off.
I know my shorts keep riding up my leg. Too.
Jerry's legs look like yin and yang. There's just half of them that have hair. And are you not wearing socks? Because that's really going to piss me off, too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're a savage.
Well, I thought about it.
You know what? Marcus really likes looking at feet that have been in shoes without socks on all
When I
day.
feel like this
He's not
right
wearing
now.
socks. Oh, yeah, he is.
He's definitely wearing socks.
No, I usually always wear socks.
Marcus takes a shower with socks on. He doesn't even like looking at his own feet.
I'm getting used to it now. I try not
This
to.
only took 30 years.
Yeah, and I look down a lot. I'm not
Freaking Moni calls me like 10 minutes before I have to be on here at 2 o'clock. Bring me your car. Bring me my car. I'm like, are you serious? Come on, bro.
Where was he?
His house in Sutherland, but his car was at my house.
Why's
So he had to
that?
drive to Sutherland and come back?
Yeah, I picked him up, and then came back here to get my truck to come down here.
Oh, man. He's fucking up.
He had to go. He has a date.
A date?
Date.
Do you check his Facebook?
Oh. We'll talk. So there's 2 more things I want. Did you see that? You didn't see the Josh Neer video, right?
Nope.
So basically, Josh Neer, who I don't think he's still with the UFC. I think he got let go. But he's a UFC fighter. Fights at, I want to say 155, 170. He's a taller guy. Basically a fucking pretty tough dude. But there's this guy on the internet who was talking shit to a bunch of people, a bunch of MMA fighters online. And really hammering Josh Neer, saying he would fuck him up, blah, blah, blah. And so Josh Neer fucking wrote him a message back and said, we'll be training at 5 o'clock on Saturday. Come on down to the gym. We'll go 16 ounce or we'll go 4 ounce gloves. And you can back all this talk up. Oh, do they have the whole video on there now?
You got it finally?
It looks like the whole video's on here. Fuck yeah, I hope it's not just a commentary. I'll be pissed. Oh, it is. Fuck your mother, Crystal Maria, whatever your fucking name is. God damn it. So dude showed up. Dude sent him a message back that said, we better go 16 ounce gloves because I'll knock you the fuck out. Blah, blah, blah. And this guy's like a 6'4" black dude that weighs like 260 pounds supposedly. Let's start that from the get-go.
Holy shit.
He wallops this dude. And then a kick to... Oh! You want to watch that again, guys? Want to see an internet tough guy get fucking... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hard elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4 hard punches and a soccer kick. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you train instead of talking shit. If you think you're tough, you're not tough. You are not tough. There's somebody out there that weighs 170 pounds that will elbow your face into oblivion. He's got to have a broken orbital right there, right?
I would think.
With how many times he got...
Let's go. Let's. So we're watching Josh Neer basically. Got him in it. Oh. Guys, I just want to tell you guys at home, those sounds you're hearing are an elbow connecting with an eye socket. And then two guys from his camp pull Neer off of him, and then he soccer kicks him in the face one time. Now, I don't have a problem with this whatsoever. Like, if you think you're man enough to go and you weigh 260 pounds and you think you're man enough, you want to go fight a 170, a welterweight, and that happens to you, I don't hate that at all.
So be it.
I don't hate that at all. I wish more internet tough guys would go to gyms and get their comeuppance, so to speak. Because that shit, that just makes me smile, makes my soul happy on the inside. But he did get online, this guy, and say a little bit of basically try to do some damage control aside from the fucking patch over his face.
Types of cats? What?
Cunt. I like that.
That was pretty funny.
This cat's a cunt. This cat's a cunt.
A bunch of pictures of cats.
So this guy,
Are they all called
he
cunts?
put up a Facebook post saying that he showed up and he said they didn't show the rest of the video. He said they sparred for like 4 minutes or something like that, and Neer couldn't touch him. And then when they stopped, he hit him. He blindsided him, or somebody else in his gym helped him get him to the ground. And then that's what happened afterwards.
Like that.
Oh, so
that
he-
makes sense, huh?
And he's basically calling for them to show the rest of the video, but I don't believe him because I saw his posts. Like Josh Neer put up all of his posts that he was saying and stuff like that, and he just sounds like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. I mean, he just sounds like a dick. So I'm not mad at that. But they are doing an investigation into it all. Apparently, I forget where his gym's at, but whatever state athletic commission
Didn't like it.
runs the place, they're investigating it. And if you walk into a gym with gloves, wanting to fucking fight, it's a gym. That's what you do there. You fight, and you get what's coming to you.
This is totally off subject, but
I like that. That's what we do here at the CaveCast.
last weekend I hung out with a NFL Combine athlete.
This year NFL Combine or 1970?
Veteran.
This year's.
The veteran or the rookie combine? There's a veteran.
He hung
NFL
out with
Combine.
Michael Sam, basically.
That's what I
is
was
what he's trying to
wondering.
tell
I
us.
was asking.
Michael Sam fucked Jerry last weekend.
No. He was actually a former Beaver.
I got nothing. Who is
Former pussy.
Kyle Loomis.
it? Oh,
Hunter.
oh God. No, he went to the Combine, huh?
Yeah. Got invited.
Nice. How did he do?
He said he kicked really well. So he averaged 46.5 yards a punt at Portland State.
Nice. That's so weird. That was such a weird thing. He was a punter for the Beavers.
Yeah.
Or was he the place kicker?
Punter.
He was a punter he was a place kicker in high school at Roseburg. And then he decided he didn't want to play football anymore, and he quit.
He decided to go in the Army. That's what he did. So, and then he broke his ankle in the Army.
Huh.
And then he came back, and then he could.
He came back. He could punt extra far, like fucking like what's that movie, The Rookie?
Yeah.
He falls on his shoulder and he can throw 100 miles an hour.
The Rookie of the Year, yeah.
But yeah,
he broke his ankle and it has an extra pivot to it, so
he actually led the nation in punting, I think.
Wow. Why would you go into the Army?
When you can make millions.
When you can do that, why? Unless it's your fucking last resort.
Like Ted Williams was.
To making money.
Ted Williams wanted to serve his country back in the day.
Oh,
you had to be a good.
Unlike Brian Williams, who just makes up stories.
I told him
about
if he gets
serving his
drafted, he's coming back and buying me a beer.
I think we ought to get him on the CaveCast, if you ask me.
Yeah, an NFL player on the CaveCast.
Yeah.
I think the minimum contract.
I mean, he's just a kicker. Let's not get too.
I mean, really, I'd rather be a kicker than any other.
Yeah, I would rather be a backup kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why not?
Sit on the
I
bench
think
and collect my paychecks, son.
I think it's 275,000 is the league minimum.
I don't remember
I
what.
think it's more than that.
I feel
Or
like
it might
I don't
be.
know if it's different.
I feel
for
like it's
kickers,
over
I
but
think
I think it's like 675 or 625 or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's look. League
men's,
NFL League men.
which is a beautiful segue to the last topic I want to talk about today.
What is it?
That was a lot of dead air, wasn't it? The suspense is killing me. The last topic I wanted to talk about today was this pending Dez Bryant video.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I don't think it's out yet. And I've heard literally a new story, a new version of events that people have read every time I hear about it.
Dallas trying to drive his price down.
And that's one thing that that basically, okay, here's let's go with the most extreme version that I've heard, is that Walmart videos caught Dez Bryant on video playing the knockout game and knocking out a old elderly lady.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
This is the first one I've heard.
Oh shit. Anyway, league minimum for somebody playing is 420,000.
Hey, yeah.
And league minimum for somebody on the practice squad is 107,000.
Just to be on a
beautiful
practice squad.
yeah.
Get beat up on by a fucking
That's that Daniel Tosh bit where he's talking about Brett Favre. He's like, "What? I can be a backup and still make $4 million? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing football.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that. Practice squad, sure."
I just watched a documentary with Brett Favre the other day. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
So was it something about Mary?
No.
Brett Favre.
They actually, when he got drafted, they said Brett Favre.
Favorite, yeah.
Favre. So Dez. So there was one knockout game on a grandma. There's one
that one
version
true?
of the video.
I highly doubt that's true.
Next
That's
version
true.
was that Dez was caught dragging a girl by her hair from one car to another.
That's the one I heard on NFL Network.
And then the next one that I heard was that the girl in the police report, who the drag E, I guess you would call her. She was the drag, not the dragger, the drag E. She said it was a separate male. Can you guys hear me rubbing my fingers together like I have money in my hands? She said that it was a separate person, a separate male that did the dragging, and then she called Dez to come pick her up. And then that's when he showed up, and apparently there's Walmart video of all of this that is going around. It seems like if that's what they're just trying to do, if they're trying to get a better price for Dez, then they might, I don't know, they franchise tagged him, so it's like...
It's for next year, because that's the best chance they have at.
Well, there's that, but they can't ride this suspicion video forever. You know, they can't ride it for a whole nother year.
Not especially when you have headlines that say NFL career in jeopardy, horrific video.
That's all I've seen.
Today.
Yeah. Oh, I thought this was funny. This one is, I've heard this one is 10 times worse than the Ray Rice video, and then I've heard this one is 5 times worse than the Ray Rice video. It's like, how do you guys?
How's it worse than knocking a girl out with your fist?
Well, if he's playing the knockout game on a grandma, then then I would say 10 times worse. But how do you decide how many times worse this is? You know? It's like that.
This incriminating video of Dallas Cowboys superstar receiver Dez Bryant doing something supposedly Ray Rice worthy.
See how fucking vague it is? It's just for headlines, I think.
Being released today or tomorrow, and this was 4 days ago.
Yeah, exactly.
According to our source, the Cowboys haven't done a huge deal with Dez because of the concern over the video.
And I think Dez said something about he should have a reality show for all the crazy shit that happens in his life. He should have cameras following him all the time, which is almost like a roundabout way of saying you're innocent, kind of like,
or a roundabout way of saying that you're guilty.
That some crazy shit happens in your life.
Dez Bryant dragging a bitch. That's what I just tapped in, and that's.
See, so why is this video not out yet? Is what I want to.
There's probably an investigation, and it's just like.
So we're gonna get it in 7 months.
Like you got, how Ray Rice's video came out.
It's gonna take Roger Goodell fucking 7 months to analyze the video and decide how many between 1 and 4 games that he wants to suspend him for.
The film reel open, cutting out sections of it, gluing in new sections,
putting an NFL logo in the bottom of it.
Did you see the video of the Oregon State chick in the library yet?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, I did.
She had her trial, didn't she? Did
she get brought up on legal charges for that?
The most she was facing was a year in jail, but wow, I don't know. Court shit takes a while.
I gotta say though, I do have to say, kind of left me wanting a little more. You know,
it wasn't the best.
It wasn't like.
I mean, I didn't see any.
There's no penetration. There's like no penetration.
You didn't?
I mean, I saw it, but I saw the skin. Yeah, it wasn't.
I mean, I saw a good little
I saw her
diddly.
when she went. I mean, she just went like that, like when her ass was to it, and it was like real quick, and she was looking.
Oh no, she straight goes spread eagle and does a little crossfader action, little diddly puff.
Huh.
But still though, I mean. Honestly, if I'm watching porn, I want to see P and G. You know what I mean? And Marcus obviously wants to see a baby being made.
No, I want to. I like it. You know, it's funny when they do it and they don't know they're gonna do it.
Okay. Now there's a little bit of different.
Oh my God! You come to me, you dirty ass.
No, but you can tell that that's really what happened.
They get her on video saying, "Just don't come inside me."
And then, I'm sorry.
I definitely won't.
Oh no, I'm not on the. You know, they get them saying, "I'm not on the poo."
Yeah. I gotta say the one that I've liked recently is the side of the road pickups.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about them, but it's just that
Voyeurs.
being able to talk it your way into it. I know it costs a lot of money, but something I like about like seeing like how much it takes, you know, for and I'm sure most of them are fake. I know, but
some are real.
You know, I just want to get lost in the fantasy guys.
I like casting couches because those are the real ones. Those are sort of real too, because they're really like okay. And I love the ones that are just like, really, that's what we're gonna do. I didn't realize that. What the fuck did you expect? You know, what were you coming in for?
We just want to see how comfortable you are taking your clothes off on camera.
I diddled a chick Friday night.
What? What do you mean?
Diddled.
Finger popped?
Yeah.
Finger popped it?
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell us about it?
It's not really a good story. It's only roughly 48 seconds, and then she's like, "I don't know if we should really do this."
Jerry, was it really 48 seconds? Or are you just saying that because you love the number 48?
A little both.
I figured it out. I don't know if you remember me telling you this last weekend, but I figured did you remember me telling you how I figured out why you like Jimmy Johnson? Because he's got 2 dick names.
Yeah, but I don't think that's why.
I guarantee that's why.
I wonder if he won too, because I recorded the race before I came down here.
Number 48,
Jimmy Johnson. But I mean, We've already spent.
That's my number in City League basketball.
We have
too.
already spent 15 more seconds than I ever wanted to spend talking about NASCAR on this show. This is my show, goddammit.
They're at Atlanta today.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. I don't give one gold shiny fuck.
Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
Nice. That was a good guess. Was it a guess?
Well, yeah. Anyway, so I
the Delaware
that's what I don't
Motor
understand about
Speedway.
girls. So it's like I diddled her for like 48 seconds.
Where?
And-
Wait, in public or
No, on a cot.
on a cot? Where on a cot?
And then
Where's
you
the
guys
cot?
decided it wasn't a good idea?
Her place, your place, somebody else's place? Come
Somebody
on.
else's place, and then it's like, yeah. Then that's about what it.
See, I need to start just forcefully putting my hand down girls' pants.
I mean, you can try it, but you know,
See, I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's a
seems
bad idea.
risky.
Seems like a risky.
I'd like to present to the court, Your Honor,
Risky, not risque.
piece 1 of the evidence, the CMP CaveCast, about forcibly finger popping. Well, you just want to call this a show and
Finger pop.
finger pop, pop.
Mark
finger
and
pop,
Troxel have a funny story like
pop,
that.
pop, finger pop.
Apparently, Troxel was getting a BJ in the hot springs, and his pee-pee popped out of her mouth, and it goes.
That's because it's the size of a finger.
I told you it was short and fat.
Oh man,
That word.
that's speaking of which. I'll finish with that. We are gonna make a concerted effort to have Troxel on next week to discuss all sorts of penile related things and masturbation methods, and maybe we'll say something about his parties. I don't know.
And weird liquids in his mouth.
Weirdly, Jesus Christ.
There's a couple stories.
You want to? You got to come down for this. It's gonna be like 6 o'clock on Saturday. You got to come down for it.
In the morning?
No. I don't even. What is wrong with you?
In the morning to do
Saturday? No, fuck yourself. Yeah. So that'll be next week, and we'll get all kinds of new, interesting ways to.
He'll probably have to sit in the chair, though.
He'll sit in the chair for sure. Maybe. I really like that chair. I don't know.
Yeah, I like
Anyways,
it, too.
At Danny Admire on Twitter, at Munkus CMP on Twitter, and at Butthole Taint on Twitter for Jerry. I don't know.
Yeah.
Butthole taint.
Butthole Taint. That sounds like a punk song.
Butthole taint. I was thinking more like R&B.
Also, if you are still listening,
Butthole Taint.
March 11th, Wednesday, March 11th, Eugene, Oregon.
That's 10 days.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it is. March 11th, Eugene, Oregon. We're coming inside you.
Dirty cock.
Dirty. We're coming inside you to Lucky's Cigar Bar. And we'll be playing a show. Show starts at 9 or 10. Come at 9, have a couple drinks, get loose. And we'll be rocking a little bit of a set. Me and Munkus will. That's all. Facebook.com/Cave Music Productions. Go like our page, please.
We're almost to 100.
We're almost there.
90.
And
we're over 90.
And I appreciate both of you guys being here with me. And Jerry, you can get your complimentary hand job on your way out. See this guy? I don't know why I'm trying to give out so many hand jobs.
Because you're not giving them.
You have such
I gave 3 last night.
Oh, Marcus. I'll
Anyways,
move it.
We got our
What a fucking way to go out with a bang. We just fucking anyways, Marcus, you got song of the week. Tell us what and why.
song of the week is Greaves.
Sunny Side of Hell?
Yeah, the Sunny Side of Hell, which I was going for, but my brain just went blank. Anyways, because anyone who has lived a life has been in hell, but not very many people have found the sunny side of it. And I am still searching, so this song gives me hope.
Fair enough. All right, tell your moms and your aunts and your grandmas that we said hello.
My life was filled with
You know shits about sisters.
sunny. You smiled at me and really eased is the pain.
Yeah.
Now the dark days are gone and the bright days are here.
Come on, man.
My sunny side shine.
Not just same old shit. I've been living steady, wobbling on the edge, chasing life around in circles, trying to decompress my head. I feel it get intense. Choose to break my bread and spread it round. Take my every single thought into this pen and jot it down, cause it's the truth to me. You should see it's all that ever helped. Held my shadow world together when I knocked it off the shelf into the blackness. Tripping over broken hearts and homes and getting close enough to turn that kid inside of me to stone. And I'll admit it, cause I was never taught to give it up. Sailed an ocean full of drug addicted, misencouraged blood without a paddle. It took a lot of faith to fight my battles and tackle a couple habits I never thought that I'd have to, but did. Bottle the water under the bridge and toss another written page of my history to the wind when it blows. Cause all this disaster has led me home and left a lot of room for me to learn to grow. Yeah, you are not alone.
Grab hold of yourself. I know what it's like to get blown away. I know you run your dirt and you dug your graves, and it feels like it won't be safe. I say grab hold yourself and face those days where you feel like it always rains. I've seen the sunny side of hell, which I never thought I'd find for myself. Never thought I'd find for myself.
Not just same old song. I've been writing on a mirror with a razor blade and chased away the devil in my brain that played me like a spade. Cause day to day, painted jaded faith issues are shaded gray and coward. Hid behind emotions just to play it safe a pawn. Slowly turning victim to my wrongs. I had to wake up all alone to finally figure out my wants. In a house of haunted love, the past will keep me warned and explain me. Even if you're listening through the storm, I found a purpose. And if you heard this, then sit it down. Pick its brain until it opens up and redirects the sound and conductor. Frozen thunder rumbling through the ground with a perfect little twist of that suited armor and crown you created. Built for denying it, hiding the cuts and bruises due to the self-inflicted bone-crushing anxiety. I'm with you, so understand that all of this within you has chiseled you a flower out of stone. Yeah, you are not alone.
Grab hold of yourself. I know what it's like to get blown away. I know you run your dirt and you dug your graves, and it feels like it won't be safe. I say grab hold yourself and face those days where you feel like it always rains. I've seen the sunny side of hell, which I never thought I'd find for myself. Never thought I'd find for myself.
You are not alone. No, you are not alone. No, you are not alone. Nah, you are not alone. No, you are not alone. Nah, you are not alone. No, you are not alone. Come on, yeah.
Grab hold of yourself. I know what it's like to get blown away. I know you run your dirt and you dug your graves, and it feels like it won't be safe. I say grab hold yourself and face those days where you feel like it always rains. I've seen the sunny side of hell, which I never thought of